it going? How's your week? How is it being back at school? Do you like your teachers? Are you at school or are you doing school at home? Let us know. We want to hear about it. We want to know how it's going for you and know that we're praying for you and here for you during this journey.
Absolutely. So today we're going to dive back in with Gilly and Finn and see what's going on with them today. So let's go check that out.
Hey everybody, my name is Rachel. I'm so glad you're all here for another week of Dive In, where we're discovering what it means to follow Jesus. I can't wait to check in with Finn and Gilly and find out what's happening on board the Nautilus. It's been quite the adventure so far. So let's get started and count down with me from 3 and then yell action. Ready? 3, 2, 1, action!
This looks so good. God, Gilly! What are you doing with all that stuff on? I told you absolutely no diving today. The sharks are expected to change their migration pattern and they'll be coming right by here. It's too dangerous. Just look outside. Right? Now, take that stuff off. It's really not going to help you in here.
Oh my goodness, there's great white sharks everywhere.
Yeah.
Finn, are you sure that the seal to the portal is completely shut and we're safe? Do you think that they can smell us? What if they manage to find a way in here? Then they have this Nautilus eating contest.
That's not going to happen. They're not going to have an Nautilus eating contest, okay? Just take a chill pill, all right? Portal sealed. There's no way the sharks can get on board. Calm down. I do need to restate the importance of no diving today. If you go out there, sharks will have a gilly eating contest.
Calm down. I wasn't planning on going for a dive today.
Then what's up with all the gear?
I'm just trying to survive around here, that's all.
What are you talking about? You look like you're surviving just fine to me.
When I woke up this morning, I had the worst headache and my stomach. Oh, it felt so sick. And I have a tremendous case of the sea legs. That's when I figured out that this is a direct result of the weird air that we have down here. I have to make up the lack of oxygen by wearing and carrying around.
Sea legs, huh?
Yeah, sea legs. You know when your legs feel all weak and kind of shaky like jellyfish tentacles? Sea legs.
That's not what sea legs are, Gilly. When someone has sea legs, it means that they're used to the water and they're able to keep their balance with the rolling waves.
Whatever definition, police. I feel sick, okay? And if I don't keep fresh oxygen in my body, I'm certain I'm gonna die.
No, you're not gonna die, okay? I'm sorry you feel sick. That's really awful. But I don't think wearing all of the oxygen gear is gonna help. Maybe it could have been the fact that you got all brave when Skipper wanted to show you some of their more delicate snacks. Maybe the octopus eyeballs wasn't the best choice for you for breakfast.
Hey, those things were delicious. Much better than this lame sandwich concoction you got going on there. I don't know what I was thinking letting you drag us down here.
This again.
This is just an endless pit of doom. The air is thin. I have to use a sea sponge to brush my teeth. And the seasickness is just taking over my entire body.
Oh my.
This was a colossal mistake. I'm gonna Google my symptoms.
Wait.
Prove that I need my oxygen.
Stop Googling your symptoms, okay? That never works out. You're gonna be fine. I think about it. If the air down here was so bad, would I be able to breathe it fine? Like, I feel great. Like, I can jump around. See? Yeah, that's good air. Even exercising, I'm breathing fine, ready to tackle the day. Just trust me and take that stuff off.
My body is obviously reacting different to this crazy, unconventional atmosphere down here, okay?
Okay. I've got something that'll take your mind off things.
Ooh, what is it?
This funny video I captured at breakfast dinner. Just 1 sec. The Nautilus has some really strange games.
Oh, yuck, that's disgusting. On a normal day, I would totally think that was hilarious. But, oh, my stomach feels even queasier. Remind me never to look at those chum buckets.
I thought it was pretty funny. You're gonna be fine, Gilly, okay? Maybe you just need to get your mind off of your seasickness and focus on the 2 important things we have to do today. First, we need to rescue Scooter.
Who's Scooter?
It's Pearl's pet sea turtle. She was distraught at breakfast this morning because he's gone missing.
Oh no.
Apparently, when he escapes, he has a tendency to climb up into the watch control tower and get stuck up there. Yeah, I told her we would do our best to get him down.
Of course we can definitely help her. I just love heroic pet rescues.
Right?
Yes.
I knew that one. Okay, well, since we're getting a bit of a late start, I'm gonna put you on missing turtle detail. Pearl said the control tower is in the west corridor.
Okay, so if I'm doing that, what are you doing? I'm confused.
That leads me to the other thing we've got to accomplish today. I thought I felt the ship abruptly shift last night. Did you feel it? Well, doesn't matter, I felt it. Could be a significant red flag that the surface weather patterns are affecting the sand on the ocean floor. I'm gonna check the radar for any storms approaching or hurricanes or anything like that. You didn't notice that, you sure?
Well, I had a really hard time sleeping last night. But once I finally drifted off to sleep and got comfy, with all of my gear on, this isn't exactly the most comfy thing.
You slept with all this stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I was trying to help my seasickness, remember?
Okay. Yeah, I remember. Just focus on going and getting Scooter, and I'll check the radar. Oh no.
Hey, boss.
Oh, this is not good.
Hey, boss.
Oh, is the turtle rescue mission complete?
I had some minor setbacks.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I don't really want to say right now.
Oh no. Did you somehow get one of the Nautilins stuck up in the control tower?
No, nothing like that at all. Everyone's fine. Well, except Scooter. He's still stuck.
I don't understand. Why didn't you pull him out of the tower? You're usually great with climbing heights and things.
I can't fit up there with all my stuff on. And it's like that time I accidentally tried to put those kid-sized scuba suit on. Oh, let's face it, Scooter better gonna get comfy over that because I am never fitting up there.
Gilly, you can get up there because you're gonna take all the stuff off. You don't need it. I promise you don't need to keep the gear on, okay? I know what will help you. I have another story for you about Peter. Remember the fisherman in the Bible who followed Jesus?
Uh-huh.
You do remember?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
So, unless he was stuck on an underwater ship or something, experiencing life-altering seasickness, I really don't see how this is going to apply to me.
Trust me, you need to see this.
God's story. Peter walks on water. So remember how part of God's story is about a guy named Simon who was renamed Peter because he was one of the first people to follow Jesus? Well, it goes like this. Peter left everything to follow Jesus with 11 other guys. They were called disciples. And one day, they were with Jesus while he was teaching a large crowd. After teaching, Jesus wanted some time alone to pray. He told his disciples to go ahead of him in a boat across the Sea of Galilee. Later that night, the wind picked up, and the boat was surrounded by crashing waves. Meanwhile, Jesus decided to join them. And since Jesus can do anything, he walked out to the boat, right on top of the water. When the disciples saw a man walking across the dark sea, they had no idea it was Jesus. They thought it was a ghost. Jesus said, "Be brave. It's me. Don't be afraid." Peter decided to find out for himself. He said, "If it's you, tell me to come to you on the water." So Jesus said, "Come." Kids, if Jesus told you to step out onto the stormy waves, would you do it? Well, Peter did. He got out and walked on top of the water just like Jesus. As soon as he saw the crashing waves, though, he got scared and started to sink. Jesus caught him and said, "Your faith is so small. Why did you doubt me?" It might sound kind of surprising that Jesus called Peter's faith small when he was the only one brave enough to get out of the boat. But the truth is, Jesus is powerful and can help us do anything. He wants us to trust him even when it makes no sense or scary things are happening around us. When Jesus and Peter climbed into the boat, all the disciples realized Jesus is most definitely the Son of God. So they worshiped him. And that's part of the story of Peter. So, in case you missed it, here's the quick version. Peter was a disciple. The disciples got in a boat. Jesus prayed. Waves crashed. Jesus walked on water. The disciples got scared. Jesus told Peter to come. Peter walked on water. He saw the waves. He got scared. He sunk. Jesus caught him. The disciples worshiped Jesus. And that's a part of God's story.
So, you want me to try and walk on water? Like, seriously, Finn, I don't see how that's gonna help anything right now.
No. I showed you that story to help you see how Peter trusted Jesus, even in crazy circumstances. Walking on water seemed impossible to Peter, but when he stayed focused on Jesus, he was able to do something miraculous.
Really?
Trust me, okay? You're going to be okay if you take that gear off. You might even be able to help Pearl get Scooter. Isn't that important?
All right, you win.
Great. There you go.
I guess you've never led me astray before. Oh man, my headache is already starting to go away. This must have been a little too tight. I can breathe. That thing was pretty heavy to carry around.
Right?
Hey, my sea legs feel better too.
Not sea legs.
You know what I mean, though. You're totally right, Finn. I don't feel bad at all anymore.
Perfect.
Whoo, whoo. Okay, I'm gonna go get that sea turtle. Scooter, hang tight, buddy. I'm coming for ya.
Wow. I'm really glad you finally trusted me. Now, I gotta focus on the fact that Hurricane Wilma could potentially really cause some major damage to the Nautilus. Oh, jeez. Are there any updates on the radar? That doesn't. Uh-oh. It's been upgraded to a Category 5 hurricane. The currents and temperature changes in the water can cause massive shifts in the sand down here. Ooh, this is really not good for the Nautilus. Oh, man.
Hey, boss, look. Woohoo! Check it out.
Scooter!
Your scooter, safe and sound.
Okay. Such a cutie.
It was seriously a tight squeeze up in that top, but I finally got him. I'm sorry I didn't trust you sooner.
Okay.
I should have taken off my scuba gear way earlier. It could have saved so much time, and I could have got this little guy a lot sooner. He was away from his mommy for so long, but you were completely right. The air is great down here.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Because you trusted me and took off the gear, you were able to do something amazing. Good job. Pearl will be so happy to get Scooter back.
Totally. She's gonna flip like a dolphin. Flip like a dolphin. You get it? Flip.
Yep.
Sorry.
These are delicate instruments. Oh, it's okay.
Sometimes I really crack myself up, though.
Yeah, just be careful, okay? So, let's go find Pearl and give Scooter back to her. She'll be so excited.
Sounds like a plan, boss. Come on, little guy. Let's go find your mom. It's reuniting time. Hey, Finn. What were you just pacing about? Was something with the boat moving last night? Like, was it just a dream? What's happening there?
I've got a lot to catch you up on.
Okay.
So.
There's never a dull moment on the Nautilus. I'm glad Finn figured out how to fix the gap in the vacuum seal, and that Killy learned to trust Finn. Do you remember someone else who learned how to trust Jesus in today's Bible story? Peter, that's right. When Peter stepped out onto the water and took his eyes off Jesus, he started to sink. That's because he became too focused on what was going on around him instead of trusting that Jesus was in control. But as soon as he started to trust Jesus, he was able to walk on water. When we begin to trust Jesus and stay focused on him, we can see miracles happen in our lives too. And that's exactly what we need to know today. So let's all stand up and say this together. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Trust Jesus. There may be times when it's hard to trust Jesus, especially when we face difficult situations and things don't make sense. But we can remember that he knows what's best for us and that he wants us to live the greatest lives possible. I had the best time with you guys today, and I hope to see you all back again next week. Before you go, let's all bow our heads, close our eyes, and pray together. Jesus, thank you for reminding us that you're in control of all things. Help us to remember that you love us and want what's best for us. Knowing this will help us trust you no matter what we face. We love you. Amen.
That was such an awesome lesson, and I love that we learned that we can trust Jesus no matter what. So good. So today we want you to go head on over and sing Rescuer today, which is such an awesome song because it reminds us that Jesus saved us, he rescued us, and we can trust him because he did that, because he just loved us so, so much, and he wants to provide for us. So after you guys do that, head on over to the OneDrive link and do small group time with your families.
Perfect. Yeah, and remember to work on your memory verse, make the action, send us videos. We want to see you guys working on it. And a few weeks ago, Pastor Leon came and gave us a challenge. And you were supposed to go get rocks and clean them and then write some truth about God, like God loves me. God is my rock. So do that. Send us pictures because we would love to share those with Pastor Leon. And the last thing is, remember to sign up to come to church live with us in person. We would love to have you here with us on Sunday mornings. So if you're able to, make your parents sign you up and we'll see you here. If not, we hope to see you soon. Anyways, we love you all. We miss you and we can't wait to see you. Bye. Have a great week.
Bye.